Hello, Water Walkers, and welcome to See You Saturday. If you have stumbled across this video, we hope that you will check out our daily blog post on www.waterwalkers29.com. So, this week, Julie has been talking about titles, and she's especially reminded us to not cling to earthly titles, but to cling to God's titles and what He says about us. And for me, it was just a great reminder to stay grounded and focused on God and not to allow myself to get caught in my head by the sometimes negative titles that I place on myself. And so I appreciate that reminder this week.
Yes, it was stepping on my toes. I needed those reminders as well. And, this week has made me think of my word of the year, which is humble. And, it's easy to not only get caught up in the negativity of the titles, but also our titles and positions. And, even as moms, we cling tight to, things of this world. And, God has made us moms and wives and employees, for His glory and His honor. And, sometimes we put too much, weight in that and not think about, this life is temporary and we don't need to cling to those things. And we need to remember that, that's a piece of us. But, we are God's children, and we can humbly walk in His titles. And, when we do fall short sometimes, we yell at our kids or we make a mistake at work, we are forgiven and we are redeemed, and, we don't have to cling to that because we have God on our side. And so it's been a humbling week for me.
Well, that's really what you just said. It was a great reminder also, because whether you all have noticed or not, but we've been very absent from videos in the last week or so. I feel like Satan has just done everything he could to keep us from getting together to do our videos. And it was hard to not feel guilty about that. And it was just life getting in the way. Or causing problems, and there were things we needed to attend to or do and couldn't get together. So we're so glad to be back together, and just thankful for the opportunity to share with all of you.
Yes, and we have to keep reminding each other that we're doing this for God's glory and not our glory, and that obviously we do this for free, but we do this because we feel like this is our calling to do this. And we're reading the Bible recap in a year, and obviously I feel like we're doing a lot better than Old Testament days. We are putting one foot in front of the other. We're walking on water, and if one day we don't get to meet, then obviously it's in God's plan and His timing, and His timing is perfect. And we don't need to worry about what others might think, because this is His story and His glory.
What a beautiful day to get together.
Yes, a beautiful day. And it's our spring break.
Yeah.
Which has been nice.
Nice to relax a little bit.
All right, so let's go
walk on water.